Welcome, adventurer, to my first episode on board the Farside server. Now, the reason I'm on this server is because Zangy personally gave me an invitation on board, and at first I was hesitant. I was like, nah, man, I don't know if I can do that because, I'm just like really busy. There's so much stuff going on in my life. I just have a lot of stuff to do all the time. But then we started talking, and pretty much the requirement for being on the server is essentially one episode per day, or not per day. Oh boy. One episode a week generally is just a bit, and I thought to myself, yeah, I can do an episode per week. Like that's pretty good. It's pretty reasonable and whatnot. So as you are, I'm sure aware, like I haven't really been doing much on my YouTube channel, and there's a lot of things you might call lack of inspiration. There's lots of things, but the point is, this was a great opportunity to jumpstart and start putting out content again. So I'm back, and I'm on board my ship here that I took to get here onto the server. So I haven't detailed everything on the inside just yet, but I'm pretty much getting there. Just work out the basic layout and whatnot kind of thing. And today, what we have planned is well, you see on this server, there's a requirement to build like 3 structures that spawn, 2 shops, and 1 home. So what I'm going to be doing today is looking. Oh my gosh, it's already nighttime. Time to go to sleep. Let me go see who's on. Anyone's on? Tormentor's on. Yo, let's go to sleep. I'm gonna try to take a nap here. But dang it won't let me. Okay, there we go. But essentially I'm gonna go find the spot right now where I'm going to build. What's he saying? Oh, he's in bed. Oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna go find a spot that I'm going to build my spawn house to start out with because I want, spawn house. Yay. And the thing about the server is the way their god darn it, the way their spawn works is they have a bunch of different sections and districts. They have like a steampunk district, a Skyrim inspiration type district, and yeah, just all kinds of different districts here. So I haven't figured out exactly what I'm gonna do for the work scheme just yet. I think I'm gonna be running clay, so I'm probably gonna have to go get some clay or something. But for starters, let's go ahead and find a plot or a place we want to build. And it's pretty more the way spawn is. It's a lot more organic. There's not as much structure, I would say. I mean, there's structure, but it's like it's just kind of like all over the place. It's not like the MineCraft server where there's like little box sections for everything. No, it's just like people will claim whole chunks of land, and there won't be really any defined measurements like that I can tell. So it feels like more organic in that aspect. So for starters, I'm going to go ahead and head over to the modern house section because I'm feeling like a modern house for my spawn house. So I'm going to head there right now, and then we'll be right back. And we're back. And from what I'm told, this is Kniva's house here, and this pretty much ends the Skyrim section, and then it goes into the modern house. And this right here is Sandy's house. I believe that's Wumbo's house. And so, I think that whole section is Snags. Probably. Possibly. Maybe. So, I'm not particularly 100% sure which part I can build in the sense of the... Oh, this is like a road. It's supposed to go here. In the sense of... Let's see, what's this say? Don't build within the cobble grass. Okay. So I'm just going to go back beyond where the torches are. I'm assuming would be particularly, off limits in sense of, what's going on here? R.I.P. Kniva, Snag. I guess there's some graves here. Interesting. I'm pretty sure those 3 guys are alive, so I don't know why there's graves there. That's amusing. But anyways, I'm gonna head back over here where there's no torches because I assume that area wouldn't be claimed anymore, possibly, or perhaps this area is buildable. I don't know. We'll find. It's all good. It all worked out. Just expand the road a little bit. So I don't know. I don't see torches here, so I'm assuming this spot right here should be good to build, a spawn house. Sounds good. Sounds good. Alright, so to start out with, let's put out some foundation here, and oh boy, oh okay, well that's good. Alright, phew, That was a lot of work. Alright, so that's the episode. Until next time, adventurer. I was just kidding. Come on, one block and that'll be it. Yeah, no, I'm not that kind of person. So I have my little work area set up here, you know, for smelting some stone. Because when I scaffolding, I see some people like to use a lot of people that I know like to use dirt. I'm not the kind of person that scaffolding with dirt. I scaffolding with freaking stone brick, not stone because I don't have a silk pick, but stone brick because it looks pretty nice for scaffolding. Another one I like to do is wood. But I didn't feel like digging out that much wood. Already have an efficiency 4 pick and breaking 3. So oh, for some reason I thought this said fuzzy warmers or something like that. No, my pick's name's Frost Fury. I felt like doing something ice related, and then it didn't really make sense because like some of the other ones were like Fargo's Frozen Heart, and I'm like, that sounds freaking depressing, or like I'm some cold person like that. So I was just like, alright, let's do away with the word frozen. Let's do frost, but make it like freaking, I don't know, Dungeons and Dragons spelling of the word frost, and then like make it magnificent in destruction. So I added fury because the weather's fury can destroy things. So I just went with it. But anyways, that's the history behind that picnic. But yeah, I have pretty much the scaffolding laid out for the home I'm going to be building. This is the idea is to go for a modern house. However, I did not feel like doing a standard modern house that's just like a plain square. So I added some ovals to it. I'm gonna be doing some I added some shapes and says, God dang a skeleton, why are you up there? Get down from there, you silly bonehead. Haha, you see what I did there? Oh, god dang it, no. Oh gosh. Silly bonehead with a helmet. Oh, okay. Is this a western now? Draw? Let's go. Draw. There's a scooter behind me, isn't there? Nope. Okay. So anyways, without further distraction. So yeah, I have the like a little bit of an oval going on because I'm gonna be I wanted it to bend a little bit. I'm not particularly fond of just doing squares. I don't know why. I really like adding some degree of smoothness. Like I can do squares, but I like to add, a little more dynamicness to my shapes. So yeah, we have on both sides, it's going to be curved here. Over here, I'm kind of thinking 2 elevators that gives you a view of the outside, but I'm not 100% sure yet. And for those of you that are not aware of my building style, I typically paint. So in reality, this isn't the wall. This is not going to be the wall. I'm going to do a layer of a wall on the outside. The floor is probably going to be too high. There's probably going to be some kind of base material, and then I'm going to paint on top of it. I always paint. That's usually how I do it. So there's going to be a lot of grinding involved. I'm going to have to get clay or probably dyed clay and stuff, or dyed wool or something of that nature. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the roof yet. But yeah, this is the progress for the house so far. I just wanted to share, and pretty much I've just been digging out the stone down here, recycling it to the cobblestone to make stone, and using it to build foundation and whatnot. But that's the progress so far. So yeah, I'll give you another update as soon as more stuff gets kicking away, whether it's this build or I start working on one of the shops. So until next time, adventurer.